Man, shout out to anybody out there who's been attacked by a dog, man. Shit's crazy. Them motherfuckers, you know, dogs, people don't really consider it, but dogs are really a weapon. And that motherfucker can discharge accidentally sometimes, and it's all on the owner, bro. Like, you gotta be able to take care of that gun, keep that thing fucking clean and shit, man, or else, you know, people can get seriously fucking hurt. And it's really not, I'm not even, like, trying to bullshit around, like, it's some serious shit, man. And it's been happening a lot more recently. I mean, at least with people around me in my life. I'm not sure, like, worldwide if dog attacks are up or down. They're probably up. I mean, the amount of dogs are probably continuing to go up. But the lady that cuts my hair just got bit by a dog. My brother's girlfriend got bit by a dog, and my sister got bit by a dog, all within, like, the last, like, 3 weeks or so, man. 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. And there's some damned irresponsible owners out there that kind of were responsible for a few of those bitings, especially my sister's one, bro. She got bit by one of my cousin's dogs, and I don't really know these cousins. I haven't talked to them or even seen any of them since I was probably 6 or 7. It's on, like, my dad's side of my family and shit, so I don't really talk to them. But my mom had told me that the dog that bit my sister is, like, in its cage and they never let it out, so it's mistreated. And if that's true, then, which obviously something must be true, because, well, let me back up, bro. My sister said that that dog bit, like, 3 people that same day and has been doing this its entire life, and it's 9. And I was like, why the fuck have they not put that dog down or done something for that dog, man? Because you cannot let that shit happen just willy-nilly to fucking people, dude. Like, you are an irresponsible ass motherfucker. You are responsible for getting people seriously fucking injured, man. Like, you need to get on top of your shit, dude. That, like, dogs are no joke. It's a little fucking living creature, man. You can't just neglect it and say fuck off, because you're fucking other people over that you get in the way of your stupid little fucking creation, man, because you couldn't foster it the right way. Now it's fucked. And I don't mean foster as in they, like, adopted a dog, because when you adopt a dog and it's gone through some shit, that's understandable. That's one case where it would be understandable to me, but this dog was not that. My mom said they had it since it was a baby and shit, and it was like a poodle or something, so it's definitely fucking their fault. Some seriously irresponsible shit happened for them to fucking get to that point, and they just still keep it. So there you go, and don't do anything about it is the thing, you know. Maybe, obviously, maybe they wanted to keep the dog or keep it alive, you know, they wanted to save it, whatever, you know. Maybe they think it's in its nature to bite things, and it just fucking did it on accident or something. I don't fucking know, dude, but I get wanting to keep it, which is fine, and not wanting to put it down, but you gotta straighten that shit the fuck up. And if you don't, you cannot let that thing see people. And they let it do it 3 fucking times that day. They let it continue to see people after the first time. It's, come on, man. Like, that's just one instance, man. I watched this video maybe about a month ago or so, and it didn't traumatize me or anything, but it would shock the shit out of me. I've never really seen dog attacks and shit like that. Like, I always, like, have watched gore videos and shit with my friends and whatnot, and I've seen some crazy shit happen to human beings, man. That's like, you could never really forget. But since it's, you know, over a video cam, I don't have real PTSD from seeing that shit, but god damn it, I still remember that shit for sure. And anyways, man, I watched, like, this really kind of gory video of this pit bull, and it was, like, on Hollywood Boulevard or something, because I think there was, like, the Hollywood stars there, I'm pretty sure, and it was just biting onto the, like, it had latched onto this golden retriever that some other lady owned, and they were just, like, the lady that owned the pit bull was just standing there and holding it, and, like, she physically had no control of her dog. She couldn't get it off of this golden retriever. And it literally went on for like 3 minutes straight. It just stayed biting down. They kept hitting the pit bull. Pit bulls are built to feel fucking pain. Or really not feel pain, I should say. Like, it did not give a fuck that they were hitting that motherfucker. It just stayed latched onto that golden retriever and did not let go. And you could see it was just pulling off the flesh. Its fucking stomach was torn open from the pit bull because the lady kept trying to, like, pull the pit bull off of it, which just made it worse. And nobody was happy, dude. It was a fucking disaster. There was like 8 people there, like, do something, because nobody wanted to get in there and fucking take this pit bull off that didn't own it, because they didn't want to get fucked up by it. But this dog, I don't know if the dog lived or died. I would be surprised if it did not die. They ripped off, like, the whole fucking stomach of that thing, man. Eventually, this absolute stud of a Samaritan came out and fucking, like, literally maybe 3 or 4 minutes after this dog had been while this dog was getting ripped the hell apart, like, came up and gave the pit bull a chokehold and just fucking ripped it off the dog, man. And he got him. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I mean, I'm not expecting the lady owner to be able to do that, but she should not have gotten her dog to that fucking point where it can do that to another dog just willy fucking nilly out of the blue. I think I might have said willy nilly a couple times in this, but and not only that, when she's telling it to stop, it won't. So and I get it if it's a rescue dog or something, but then you need to keep that the fuck away from other people. Don't go walking that shit on goddamn Hollywood Boulevard like you're fucking Rick fucking James, man. Put that shit away, dude. People don't understand that though, man. They just want this little fluffy creature that's always gonna love them, and usually will. I mean, if you're good to it and you love it too, man. But like somehow people fucking botch it. Not only botch it, like fucking abuse it, man. And then if you don't like dogs, I don't get it, but that's you. That's on you, man, I guess. But like, personally, don't get one, or at least sustain it to the point where it's not gonna put people in danger if you don't like fucking dogs. And if you don't like fucking people, then you don't like people or dogs, and you're just letting this shit do that to people, you're a criminal, man. You're a serious criminal. That's, to me, in my mind, that's the same as assault, because that's your dog that you should have control over, and it just fucking seriously injured somebody. Like, motherfuckers get their face mauled over that shit. Like, some people don't return the same from hospital trips from that type of shit, man. I mean, obviously now sometimes you can just get your fucking most times you'll just get some skin pulled off or something if it's like a little dog or something like that. That's a little bit different than if you're just roaming the fucking Hollywood Boulevard with a feral pit bull and it just tears apart a golden retriever in front of it. It was crazy. But yeah, man, I love dogs and shit, but it's just made me aware, man, I do not ever want to be that guy.